On a bright summer afternoon, I decided to take a break from my usual busy schedule and relax by the pool. The warm sun felt good on my skin, and I couldn't think of a better way to unwind. My home, a beautiful property in an upscale neighborhood, had always been my sanctuary, a place where I could enjoy peace and quiet away from the world. I had just settled into my lounge chair, slipping on my sunglasses, and sipping on a cold, refreshing drink when I noticed a familiar presence. It was Karen, my nosy neighbor. She was always lurking around, keeping an eye on everything I did. It felt as though she believed I didn't belong here, like I was an intruder in this neighborhood. Karen would often make passive-aggressive comments about people like me moving into the area, claiming we were lowering the value of the neighborhood. But today, she took things to a whole new level. I heard her voice before I saw her, sharp and demanding. "Excuse me, what do you think you're doing?" Karen snapped, walking toward my fence with her arms crossed tightly over her chest. I barely glanced in her direction, trying to keep my cool. "Relaxing by my pool," I replied, not giving her the attention she so desperately craved. She scoffed, her face twisted in irritation. "I highly doubt that. This is a private neighborhood, and I don't recall seeing anyone like you living here." I sighed, already knowing where this conversation was headed. "Karen, this is my house. My pool. I live here." Her eyes narrowed suspiciously, and she took a step closer, clearly not convinced. "Oh, really? Then why haven't I seen you around before?" I could feel my patience thinning. "Maybe because I travel for work," I said, trying to keep things calm. But Karen wasn't having it. She let out a dramatic laugh that could only be described as over the top. "Yeah, sure. Look, I don't know what kind of scam you're pulling, but I'm calling the cops. You can't just break into someone's backyard and lounge around." I paused, giving her a look of disbelief. Before I could even say another word, she pulled out her phone and began dialing 911. "I'd like to report a trespasser," she said dramatically, her voice almost theatrical. "There's a suspicious person at a pool that doesn't belong to them. Yes, they're trying to take over someone's property. You need to send someone immediately." I was stunned. I could have ended this right then and there, but part of me was curious to see how far Karen would take this. 15 minutes later, 2 police officers arrived, stepping out of their patrol car. Karen immediately ran over to them, pointing at me like I was some criminal. "That's her," she said, practically shouting. "She's trespassing." I caught her trying to take over someone's property. The officers looked at her for a moment, then turned their attention to me. One officer spoke in a calm, neutral tone. "Ma'am, can you explain what's going on here?" I removed my sunglasses and sat up slowly,